We're here with Emilio Rojas.
What's up?
Can't get more Latin than that. So even if you can't even front. You have to change both of the names.
Emilio Julio Iglesias Rojas. Those are my middle names.
Thank God. So we're here with Emilio. Just introduce yourself, like basic information. I know you're from Rochester, but just get into that, like born, raised.
I was born in Rochester, New York. I was raised by my mother. My mother's German. My father's from Venezuela. Maybe about 5 years ago, I moved to Brooklyn.
Okay. What part?
Right now I live in Bay Ridge.
Oh, really? I grew up in Sunset Park.
Oh, yeah? So right now on the 5th Ave, 4th Ave area. So I'm like right by Staten Island.
Yep.
Just making music.
How'd you get into rapping? Like,
I used to play the drums, and I had like a fascination with like the rhythm and like the polyrhythm, which is why like when I write my verses, they're kind of like really focused on like the structure and the cadence. So it was kind of like the natural progression. Like the drums are a little too loud. Mom wanted more quiet in the house. So, and like that's everything that was around us growing up. So, like I'm the hip hop generation. So, but I love it. Like that's what I love. It makes me. It's like fun.
It's like how old were you like when you were like actually?
It was weird because I remember I wrote my first rap on a closet door in my bedroom. My mother got like with a Sharpie. She got really upset. But then like I didn't write anything for like 7 years, 6 years. And then they used to run these DJs back in Rochester. They used to run an event called Full Circle Sunday. And everybody would go and just freestyle. And I was like, all right, I bet. That's how I'm gonna go. And I started doing that every week and just progressed from there. I started taking more and more seriously.
Okay. So, like from there to where you are now, how's the progression been? Obviously every day you improve in anything you do.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like how many years can you say like I've really been dedicated to this like for X amount of years?
At least since like 2000.
Wow. So 9 years.
Yeah.
Like does it get easier?
Nah, it's a whole different mess of problems, like writing the music's the easy part. It's all like the administrative stuff and like trying to coordinate, like how long did it take us to do this interview?
Yeah.
So.
And we actually coordinated through Twitter.
Exactly. Tweet me.
I tweeted you. That's kind of like pause worthy, but
yeah, it is. It's kind of that word's a little bit extra. But it's all good though. Nah, man. It's like the problems now. It's like you have to find your demographic. You have to figure out who your target audience is, and kind of tailor your music. It's just a whole different way of looking at something that should be not looked at that way. But you make do and you try to do the best with the resources that you have.
Yeah. So with talking about like Twitter and internet, how is that? And can you speak on that, and like how the internet age has helped your career?
Oh, the internet's great. The internet, it's like a platform. There's no payola involved. I know some of the sites do charge, but they haven't charged me. Thank you. Big shouts to the whole New Music Cartel and like Hip Hop DX and all those sites for holding me down and stuff. Like I really appreciate that. Legend, what up? CTV, what up?
We're gonna start promoting.
Yeah, this is it. This is the part where you like right underneath you put like the little web addresses. The internet's crazy though. Like you could record a song and have it out that same day, like to thousands and thousands of people. Some of these sites get hundreds of thousands of hits a day.
Yeah.
And like what better way to have people become familiar with you as a person and as an artist and develop your brand than that. It's so easy, but it's also like it has its negative side too, because a lot of times it's making music very disposable. So whereas like maybe 6-7 years ago a record would come out and it would have a shelf life for you, like you would be able to listen to it for a year. Think about the records that have dropped this year. You listen to them for like 2 or 3 weeks and then there's something else out right away.
Yep.
And it's kind of tough because it becomes a quantity over quality thing.
Sort of like magazines and websites.
Exactly.